We have yet another case of celebrities kind of being themselves and being a little bit out of touch with the public when Billie Eilish ended up having an acceptance award. I'm not too familiar with the Music Innovator Award or whatever show that she was at, but this particular little speech of hers ended up going viral. We're going to be talking about this. I'm going to give my thoughts, and then we're going to get to the reaction about the internet and what they had to say about this as well. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with many YouTube channels, so I'll let the whole thing play. I'll give my thoughts on it afterwards. Just listen to this.
Love you all, but there's a few people in here that have a lot more money than me. And,
Sorry, I know I said I would let you listen to this, but why are they so smug about it? You know, you can just see right through the smile. I'm so quirky.
Why are you a billionaire? No hate, but...
Yeah, my fans are gonna love this, yeah.
Yeah, give your money away, shorties. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
And then they always get the big cheer. They always think that they ate it up with this entire thing. But man, like, I will never understand... You know what? We're gonna get into it. I want to give my thoughts on this entire thing, okay? I don't understand where this logic even comes from when people start talking about this. Billie Eilish is standing there, probably at point one of herself, telling other people to give their money away. Why? Why doesn't she give away her money? Why is this logic always like, hey, someone else should be giving money away? Why is that always the conclusion? And this is why I don't understand the logic that these people have when it comes to this. What about your money? What about your money? You're rich. What's she worth? Don't quote me on this, but if I had to ballpark it, I would guess like what? 10, 20 million, 30 million? Why are you a millionaire, Billy? I could sure use that money. Why do you have it? The logic falls apart instantly every single time that you expand upon these types of things. And I don't want to hear any comments about her concerts and charity work, whatever. I know people have been talking about like, her concerts give to charity. We just spoke about this in the latest Valkyrie drama situation. Charity for these people, guys, fall into one of these two things. One, being a PR stunt to make them seem like good people, or two, it is just a flat-out massive tax break. These people get their tax-deductible donations to quite literally buy a moral high ground to be able to lecture everybody. And people constantly buy this crap. They're like, oh my god, Billy, standing up against the billionaires. It's crazy. Also, why do people also think that billionaires are just like hiding their money under their mattresses like that one Mr. Krabs episode? For most cases, their money isn't exactly in a checking account. It's the ownership of the companies that they've built. It's like stock, assets that, you know, $1 billion is actively invested in a company, or excuse me, actively invested in the economy. A lot of times, these wealth sources are the reasons why millions of people could have jobs. But we don't talk about that. Give away your money. Let everybody end up being fired. So when everybody like Billy asks that straight up childish question, why are you a billionaire? Let's answer that real quick, okay? Like it or not, the people who are billionaires because they've created something of immense world-changing value that millions and billions of people use every single day. You don't become a billionaire by taking, which is the common argument against this. You become one by creating a product or a service that millions of people pay for. Excuse me if you can hear my notifications, sorry about that. Think of things like Meta or Amazon. Now, are people gifted money? Sure, I know it happens, okay? But the exceptions don't create the rule in this scenario, and everybody just thinks like these billionaires just refuse to work. But the issue I have with this, okay, and I've been a little bit more numb to people like Billy yapping about any like issues online, is the thing is we never truly know if these celebrities that are spouting these opinions are their own opinions. These people, they're all bought and sold, and a lot of them literally act for a living. They yap about the same crap, they all have the same opinions, and there are enough NPCs of the world to where this would benefit the people in charge. So, over the years, like I said, I've become a little bit numb to any celebrity kind of like lecturing in the public. I used to be like a lot of people, and not to look down on those people, it's just like I used to shake my head and be like, oh my god, that celebrity's an idiot. And that very well just may be the case for a lot of them, but I just don't think we can tell, man. But to circle back onto the topic a little bit, I never understood how people can just come to the opinion that Billy has here. Like, just give away your money. You have too much. It's a ridiculous thing to say. If you forced all of these billionaires to give away their money, they would probably have to liquidate a lot of assets. Stocks would crash, things like that, and people would end up losing jobs pretty quickly. But they don't consider that. You have too much money. To think about it in like maybe a more simple way, just put the shoe on the other foot. Where do we draw the line? There's a lot of people watching this video that I guarantee you I could benefit by having some of your money. How about that? Why don't we do that? I could really use the money. I have a kid right now. I'm looking to have more, and I can barely afford life as it is. It isn't fair that you watching this video may be doing a little bit better than me. It isn't fair. Like, what are you doing with your money? Give me some of your money. I would love to have that. I deserve it. Suddenly, it's always different when someone asks for your money, right? And we're always happy to take from other people doing better than us. It's just like, why do you deserve somebody else's money? Why? And before you answer, there's somebody in the class below you that can say pretty well the exact same thing about you. It's your money. Nobody has a right to it. It is such a childish idea. I will never understand how people can legitimately think that. And for Billie, man, assuming that these are even her true thoughts that she's spouting out, it's just ignorant to the very capitalistic system that made her famous in the first place. I don't understand. And again, I don't even know if this is her true opinion that she's yapping about, or if it's something that she's supposed to be saying, or if she just says it to like, oh my god, my fans are definitely gonna love this. Look at me. I'm so quirky. I'm standing up to the big baddie over here. But of course, it's not just about what I think. I wanted to get the opinion of everybody on the internet as well. Like and subscribe if you were enjoying this video, by the way, guys. Let's hear what some people had to say. She would be perfect as a politician. Same narrative. I love how rich people like her give money but tell the world about it in the media and then make a statement about how everyone else should do the same. These are the worst people. If you want to give money, just do it and shut up. That's what I'm saying. That, like, we all know that it's probably a PR stunt. It's probably a tax deductible. Like, it's not just look at me, I'm donating. Everybody else should do the same like me. I'm so awesome. She must give the good example and donate every single dollar above 100K per year. I second that. You don't need over 100K to live, Billie. You probably already have your house bought off and stuff. Over 100K? Let's draw the line right there. I think that sounds good. Oh, no, wait. But because I'm a millionaire, we're going to go after the billionaires, right? Does she think billionaires are just hoarding cash? Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. Brandon said, no, they all think Elon has $400 billion in his Bank of America. Not that all the money is wrapped up in their stock market. If he liquidated it overnight, he would destroy the economy. That's exactly it. How do people think otherwise? Yeah, Elon Musk has too much money. He's got $4 billion in his checking account. Oh, man, it's ridiculous. Why is it always whoever's richer than me is bad? Does perspective not exist anymore? I know. And if you're coming at this as like a regular person like me watching this, the people below us could definitely use our money. Definitely. Ridiculous. The middle class could say the same about millionaires. Those in poverty could say the same thing about thousandaires. The homeless could say the same thing about those in poverty. Bottom line, people need to stop being jealous and stop spending someone else's money. That's too logical. I'm all for people having different opinions and stuff, guys, but that's just like a wrong way to look at the world, man. Gets off stage, gets driven to the airport, gets in her private jet and goes home to her mansion. Celebrities need to keep entertaining us and nothing more. Bunch of buffoons. Yeah. It's the whole thing where it's like, you know how all of the Swiftie fans cheer for her when she starts yapping about changing the world and climate change and all that, and we watch her just fly around all of the time. Oh, but that's necessary. It's just the other people need to stop flying. Nothing like rich people calling out even richer people while the poor people cheer it out. I know! I don't get it. I don't get how you could live life like that. It's ridiculous, man. But if you want to talk a little bit more about what's been going on with culture, you can check out this video right here where we cover another trending topic. I'd love to have you over there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care, everybody.